on Soundtrap.com. And Soundtrap is a tool that we're going to use this year, especially as we're distance learning, to make music online. And what I love about this tool is that it's very collaborative. You can start a project and your friends can jump into your project and edit and change that project in real time with you. And I think that's really great. So let's get in here, all right? So just go ahead and start by clicking Join Now in this orange Join Now. And click Personal Use. Now here's where I'm going to stop you right away because I would like you to make sure that you're with a parent or guardian while you're completing this registration process. It's going to ask you for an email, and the first thing is I want you to agree with your parents or your guardians about what email to use. And then the second thing is this website offers services that people can pay for to use. But I don't want you to pay for this. There's a completely free way to use this, and I would hate for you to accidentally click your way into paying monthly for this. So just make sure that you're sitting next to somebody so they can help you with the registration process, all right? So you'll either sign up with your Google account, your Facebook account, or just with your email, which is what I did. And it's going to ask you for your email, your date of birth, and the country that you live in. After that, you're in. So I'm just going to click out of this because I've already registered. I'm going to go in here to login. I'm going to choose my login email. I logged in with Gmail. So I'm going to use my Gmail account. And haha, you thought you were going to see my password, but no, you didn't. And once that process finishes, I'll be sent to the homepage. So here I am, Soundtrap.com's homepage. This is a lot to take in, okay? I'm not asking you to scroll through all this and figure all this out. This is stuff that if you want, you can really spend time to understand. But the thing that I really want you to head over to is this studio. Did you see where my cursor passed? Look, try 1 month free trial. I'm a free user. I don't ever have to do this free month trial, all right? I don't ever have to do it. But if you do that on accident or even on purpose, then at some point you'll start paying for this. And I want you to talk to your parents or your guardians before you do that, right? Because I'd like you to just do this for free. So up here, Studio. Clicking Studio sends you to the spot that you actually make your music, all right? And this section, assuming that it loads, give it a second here. This is where it's going to look very familiar to you. It's going to look like something I've done in class with you as I've recorded live music for you, all right? So here we go. Oh, round 2. When you click music, you'll be sent to where I want you to go. Podcast is something a little different, so let's click music. And we are looking now at our digital audio workspace for Soundtrap. And the first thing I want you to do is I want you to go to the middle, where you see these kind of faint gray things, icons. I'd like you to go to Patterns, Beatmaker. This is where we can start, all right? When this pops up, just let it sit there until it goes away. It'll only just take a minute before it passes. So here's what you do. This is where you add your drum beat first. You just take a square and you click it, and you'll be able to hear the sound of the instrument that you clicked when the beat gets to that part of the sound. So I'm just going to keep going, and I'm doing this kind of completely random, and we'll see if this sounds good in the end. All right. So here we go. I've added a few boxes together, and let's press play and see what happens. Not bad. I like that. I like that. So I'm going to, these are all these things when you first join, all these like little helpful tools. So I'm going to come up here and I'm going to show you that. See, I created a little recording there. And I think there's some airplane noise in there too, just for extra. So we're going to come all the way here. We're going to drag this out because if I drag this purple, then it makes it so that this play line is going to keep going instead of stopping. If I keep it where it was, it's just going to stop, return back to the beginning. So I want to drag that out so I can record more than just that amount of music. When I go to this area that I recorded, this drum beat that I recorded, if I want that to keep going, I need to loop it. See how I get a loop icon as I go to the top right of that space? I'm going to click and drag, and now my drum beat is going to just keep going. Now, on top of my drums, I want to add something new. So I'm going to go to Add New Track, and I'm going to add the piano. This piano. It looks like a lot of other digital pianos in that you use the keyboard to play it. See, I'm over here on the letter Z, or over here on the letter C. I can play two together at the same time, or I can play more than two at the same time. Right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to record a piano sound on top of my drum sound. Ready? I like this little count in. Make sure I'm ready to go. So there I have it. I have my grand piano recorded while the drums were playing. So now, when I go back and play them both together, you'll hear them both sounding at the same time. Maybe I think the piano is too loud, so I'll take it over here and I'll bring the volume down. And there you have it. That's the very beginnings of Soundtrap. We're going to use this a lot this year. So make sure that you're kind of getting in there and trying it out and clicking around, reading some of the help files, and then you'll have some questions for me when we go and use this program together. All right, you guys? Well, thank you so much. That's your little Soundtrap tutorial.